Right, hopefully you can hear that. There's absolutely no lightning, thunder whatsoever. The lightning is really, really low in the sky. Yeah, the moon's coming up early in the morning at the moment. Hopefully you can hear me, I'm nowhere near the mic. But yeah, the moon comes up. I'll tell you, hang on. You can download an app to follow when the moon is and isn't up. I think it's called Empharis or something. Ephemeris. Moonrise at the moment is 1:58 in the morning, so you'll see it depending on where you are. I mean, I've got hills in the way of me, so I can't see it for the first hour and a half or so, and then it sets tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Should be about a half moon at the moment. What date are we on? 13? Yeah, it should be going down to about half moon. I would assume so, Ellie. Oh, yeah, there's another. I would assume so. I'm saying there's another one. I'm seeing it delayed here. Because, well, that would be a flat Earth, wouldn't it? But yeah, I would agree. Because turn that volume down. We've had no rain here, Go-Kart Bob, but they're predicting heavy rain and thunder. I was just about lightning. Yeah, there's more. It's really weird. I've never seen lightning like that. I've had to lower that west camera down to catch it. I can't do anything with the south and north cameras because they're very low down as it is, so if I lower them you'll just see next door's fence. Hopefully that, no? Yeah, sounds bad. Down past Wilmslow, right, well that would be the right direction from me, because I am seeing it southwest and you're seeing the west side. You can't see the southwest that's showing up, but Wilmslow is southwest from me, so yeah, I'll go with that B. No, it's not raining. No, I'm not in the shower. I don't do showers, I only like a bath. I've filmed it, I've got a new camera, guys. I've not announced it on here, I've put it on the Patreon. But I've got a new camera, the P900, the Nikon P900. And I filmed it on that, but I don't know how well it's going to show up. I'll have to see. It's not good for shooting in the dark, unless you're filming the moon. Got some stunning shots of the moon with it. Sandra, I think, and I always get your name wrong. Balanced on top of a ladder. You're as bad as me. I'm forever clamping. I've got these made up clamps, and I clamp everything down with Wilkinson's grip clamps. They're bloody marvellous, actually. And yeah, one day they're going to go for a Burton. Worth it though to get the shot. Alfie's coming for a bit of catnip, haven't you? They are good, Ellie. I wish I could have got the P1000, but just too expensive. I had to import it from Japan, and I got it for about, I think it was about $450. And I thought, yeah, I've got a good price here, because it wasn't in stock anywhere in the UK, so that's why I've had to buy it from Japan. It's the bloody Japanese version, but fortunately it does have an English language on it. Came in Japanese though, I had to bloody switch it. And it's okay, but I did have to pay an import duty then, and that was about another £100. So altogether it cost me about $500, which is about, what, 450 quid. Alright, that's interesting, B. Do it in moon mode. Yeah, I've just found a few guides on how to use it online. They're from a few years ago, obviously, when the camera was new. And yeah, just discovered that about 2 days ago. I've not actually done it because the fixing hole for it is offset. It's off to the left hand bloody side of the camera. It's ridiculous. So when you try and balance the camera on a tripod, it's not very good. But I've bought a metal bracket that I've managed to modify and change, and so it puts the hole in the centre essentially. And I was going to go out and do some more filming, but with it coming up at 1 o'clock in the morning now, the moon, I won't see it until about 2:30 in the morning. It's too late, that. It's too late, even for me. So I've not managed to film with that new mode on yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I've been trying to take some pictures of the lightning as well with the pre-cache shooting that you can get. FPV Angel, hello. Have you captured the sun halo yet? I have. I did a video on it quite a while back, and the moon halo. In fact, I've caught more of the moon halo, to be honest with you. Because sun halos, I'd seen quite a bit. I spoke about quite a while back And then all of a sudden these moon halos came. They call them bloody moon dogs and sun dogs now, don't they? Did you see that video that Darbu7 put up? About 8 suns showing in the sky or something like that. And they were all just sun dogs. Which is a term I'd never heard until a year ago or so. And it looked really strange. And there was also something the other day about a blood rainbow, where the whole sky was red and the rainbow was just red. It was just the red and dark colours. But it looked to me like, I don't know, it just looked like it had been an edited image, that one. Cheers, Mum. Cup of tea. Dang it, I was in the kitchen getting tea. I didn't hear what Scott said. Did he say he don't take showers? Yeah, I don't take showers, go-kart Bob. But I like a bath. I get me all my essential oils in the bath, bit of tea tree oil, Epsom salts, and then soak. Still no thunder here. Hello, no one's flower. I don't know if they did the Extra Suns one, although now you say it, yeah, they probably did. Everything's fake now. Everything's fake. You can't trust anything. I mean, look at this situation that's going on at the moment. Now, if we think back to 9/11, yeah, big false flag event that took away a lot of our rights, and we know there was a lot of fakery done on that day. No planes. I don't know if they fired missiles into them instead or whatever, I don't know, but you can see all the CGI footage of it. Now look at this situation that's going on at the moment with the guy that was killed in America. I'm not going to say the name, it gets the video flagged. But just think about it for a minute. Your windpipe is at the front of your throat. If you lean on the back of someone's neck, you're not going to stop them breathing. Only if you lean on the front. And you'd have to be leaning so hard that it'd be pressed against the floor. If you was to do it by kneeling in the back of the neck, the throat would have to be pressed against the floor. But he's turning his head from side to side. That event is not real, it's a false flag. And look what it sparked off. This is why I've not been doing videos, because people aren't going to like what I've got to say, but none of it's real. These bloody protests, I'll use air quotes around that, they're real. Jesus, they're happening. And have you seen what's going on in Seattle? They've made a demilitarised, de-policed zone. The mayor's opened up a little bit of the city just for anarchists. An anarchist basically is somebody who lives without government and police. He's a porn star as well, be happy. And a lot of people are saying, oh well, they expected everyone to riot when they brought in the lockdown, but nobody did. So this is why they've done this. No. The whole thing's planned. Don't ever think anything they do goes wrong. It doesn't. It goes exactly how they fucking want it to. Both events were pre-planned. The I Can't Breathe was put in, was it a year ago? Remember that? And that was to, you know, plant it into your head a little bit beforehand. It makes me laugh now watching all these people going around saying I can't breathe when they're in a face mask. I'm like, well, take your bleeding mask off then. I'm pissed off. I've got to wear a bloody face mask to go on the bus now. I need to try and get a medical exemption certificate or something. It's bad for you to wear a face mask. I'll have to check that one out, Ellie, thanks for that. Post a link, you've got a spanner, post a link. Yeah, now the reason they did that, because they knew if they locked everybody down in their houses, and they knew people would go along with it, but they locked everyone down in their houses so you'd be pent up, frustrated, and then when they kick off an event, and just look at the way the media has portrayed it all. I mean, it's laughable. You'll see a CNN reporter stood in front of a burning building saying, the peaceful protesters. The thing is, 95% of the people out there are peaceful. And they're out there for the right reasons. They're wrong to go out because they're just playing into the plan. They're out there, they're not out there to cause damage and you know, loot and all this lot. The very few people that are, they're actually being paid to do that. They're the provocateurs sent in by the police. Let me just quickly go onto that channel Ellie's put up and subscribe so that I can watch it later. Thanks for that, Ellie. Hello Tommy, I'm good, thanks, how are you? Yeah, they've stirred this whole thing up and it went from a situation of the people versus the police to what they've done today. And Tommy Robinson fell for it. But he even put a video up the other day saying, you know what, I've fallen for the trick and I'm stupid, I shouldn't have. They've now made it people versus people. If you watch the footage of the protest in London today, you will see the Black Lives movement, they're attacking what they say are the EDL. I mean, I don't even think the fucking EDL exists anymore. But there was a lot of people went out to protest the people that were attacking the statues. Now I don't know why they're so bothered about these statues, because nobody's ever give a shit about them all their lives, and then all of a sudden they're so important to everyone. One of them, Edward Coulson I think his name was, a slave trader or something. Now why there is a statue of him up there I don't know. That does seem bizarre to me. Why would we celebrate that? But nobody had ever heard of this guy until all this happened. Nobody even knew about him. But whatever they do to a statue, it's nothing, it doesn't matter. But the way that media played it off, they angered so many people with that, while still calling it all peaceful. B. Scott sent you a message on Facebook Messenger the other day. I don't, it's no good sending me anything on Facebook Messenger. My Facebook has been hacked. Send it to my email address, I'll put it in the chat. The only way to get hold of me is through email. There you are. If you want to get hold of me, you send it to that, because I don't read Facebook messengers anyway, because people send dodgy links that go to sites that take the cache of your cookies from your computer, the session cookies, and then they can use your Facebook, your Amazon and all sorts. I've had it done a couple of times. Facebook's horrible and shite. Hello Eden, totally missed last night's Planets and Moon. Yeah, I did as well. It'll be on my cameras I suppose, but it won't show up very well. Yeah, I don't do Facebook Messenger at all. I went through a period of it, but yeah, I've had my bloody Facebook account hacked, and somebody set up some. Let me bring fucking shouting here. Hang on. Let me bring the mic back near me. Oh, fucking neighbours are wondering what's going on. They're all out having a look. Who's this guy shouting? There we go. Yeah, Facebook bloody got hacked, and they set up advertising accounts and all sorts on it. Really bad. Hey Bluebeard, how you doing, mate? Oh, you got demonetised, Bluebeard. How's that? Has your appeal gone through? I saw your stream where you were trying to contact. It was after your stream had been on. Isn't it impossible? I tell you what's harder than getting hold of fucking Google, Bluebeard. Try getting hold of Facebook. Fuck me, there is no way in the world you can get hold of Facebook. Have we got echoing? Let me change that. Ooh. Right, can you hear me? Hopefully there's no echo now. But you might not even be able to hear me. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. No, it was because of the way I had the microphone set up, Eden. No sound, bastard. Let me try. It's showing sound here. Can you definitely still not hear? Oh, be happy. Oh, you can hear me. MA's a twat. MA, you're a twat. I hope you lose your fucking drone. He's lost about 3 drones now. It's quite funny. How do you appeal it? Right, well, you had to reapply. That's fucking shite, innit? Did they say what they demonetised you for? You see, I know you've been talking about China a lot and saying, you know, they need to pay the price, but I don't see how that could be a way of demonetising you. YouTube's not even allowed in fucking China, so it's not like anybody could get offended. It's not like you've been going out saying the virus is fake or anything. I don't understand. I don't understand why you were demonetised. Strange Skook. Hello, Skooks. Harmful content. Wow. Weren't you showing how to make face masks and fucking all the things that the mainstream media is showing? they're allowed and you're not. This is what pisses me off. It's like the way they delete all my live streams. This one will probably get deleted. I got one for... It just said, oh, it's bloody lightning still going up there in the bottom west cam. I'm going to bring the west cam up full so you can see it better. Yeah, I got a couple of live streams taken down because they were saying that it was against community guidelines, but they don't say what guidelines. Yeah, Antifa, it's a CIA thing. I mean, it's like Al-Qaeda. You know, the CIA fucking made army and funded. It's all fake, Skooker. Everything's fucking fake. Oh, yeah. So you're saying that, Bluebeard? Yeah, you've done copyright claims against the people. Then they've reported it. They've flagged it. And YouTube have accepted that. And they might have done it from different accounts than what you flagged it for. Have you seen that next to the chimney? Look at that. That is not how lightning works. That is fucking weird. Oh, big one on the west. Now that was southwest. That'd be over sort of Wilmslow area. They didn't even take a video down, and they did that. So it doesn't add up, does it? Nothing adds up. Nothing makes sense nowadays. I mean, I know we jump into fucking strange worlds, but fuck me. I don't know where we are now. Look at these little... Oh, wow, they are. That went right over the sky. It's like a broken fluorescent tube light trying to get going, isn't it? Look at that next to the chimney. Really weird. You probably don't call it a chimney in America. Fuck knows what you guys call it. You have some right weird names for stuff. YouTube do what they want, though. It's a private company. If you owned a streaming service and didn't like someone's content, you could block them and promote people who you agreed with. I don't like that, though, because they're a monopoly, and monopolies shouldn't be able to do that. It's like Facebook is a monopoly. They shouldn't be allowed to block people at all. I do get that it's a private company, and yeah, if I owned a private company, there's lots of people I wouldn't fucking let on it. But you've got to make the choice, haven't you? Do you make it a public platform or not? And it is a public platform. The government makes its announcements on Facebook. So, I mean, it's like all this fucking coronavirus nonsense. I've not had anything from the government telling me what I can and can't do. It's all on television. Now, if you don't watch television, how the fuck are you going to know what the rules are? It's really weird how it's just the low part of the sky that it's showing. And there is bolts going off in the higher part, but my cameras are just missing those. I don't make any money anyhow. No, exactly. Do you know what, Bluebeard? You don't, do you? I mean, this is why I put myself to a demonetized channel, because for what I was earning through advertising revenue, which was about $5 a month, and you have to wait until it's at least $60 before you can claim it. So every sort of 6 or 7 months, you're getting $60 off them. You know what? For all the restrictions they put on monetized content and all the hassle it brings you, it ain't fucking worth it. You might as well just put it up unmonetized. I'm happy with this demonetized channel because it's it seems to get less restrictions on it, and I just do gaming stuff on the other one. And that one does make, bloody hell, from a video I did a year ago, that's making me about $10 a month. Still not a lot. No Thunder Elliot. Have you seen any Adam Curtis documentaries? I don't recognise the name. So probably not. I don't watch many documentaries now because, well, I was just saying before, everything's fucking fake. You don't know who you can and can't trust anymore. It's fucking, big one there. It's just, you can't trust anything anymore. What did you say? YouTube steals all your money? Well, I've said worse about YouTube. And do you know what? I had a video demonetized on my other channel a while back, and I did a video about them saying, YouTube bastards and all this lot, and me, I give them a right good slagging off, and that one was monetized. Unbelievable, isn't it? Hello, Chris F.E. Jackson. Neat footage, thank you very much. China bought the parent company. Is that right? I mean, China are buying everything at the moment, aren't they? They own a lot of property here in the UK. And they've bought quite a few companies. They own a lot of the American broadcasting companies as well, don't they? How can a country that claims China is its enemy, as America does, allow it to buy all its stuff? They own a big fucking solar farm or something as well, don't they, in America? Out in the desert. You wouldn't let it happen. But China are being used as the example at the moment. And they're going to say, look how China have controlled this virus. Considering it broke out there, the amount of deaths they had is amazing, against the population and all this lot. But it was because of all the strict measures they took. And they're going to use that, and they're going to say, we're going to do it here. And they're just going to start making all countries like China. The sort of social control that they have. You already see it. You already see the social control. If you don't toe the line, you're off Facebook. You don't toe the line, you're off YouTube. First they demonetize you, and then they just delete your account. Hello, Get Busy Living. Yeah, shadow banned. Do you know what, though? I was going to say, people, most of my traffic comes from Facebook. People share it in, like private Facebook groups and stuff like that. Most of my traffic doesn't come from YouTube itself. So there is still ways, even if you shadow ban, to get it out there. But I don't fucking care. I put my stuff out, and if it gets out, it gets out. If people want to hear and see it, they will do. I tell you what's interesting. You talk about Daily Motion there, B, which I never go on anymore. I used to go on it quite a lot, but the other one, Live Leak. It's amazing. You cannot find out who owns Live Leak. There is a name that's put out there, but Live Leak is a UK-based company, and every UK-based company has to go on a database with Companies House. That's the government-run registrar for companies. And from that, you can find out who the directors are, their addresses, everything. There's nothing private once you make a company limited. And if your turnover's over a certain amount, it has to be a limited company or a PLC or whatever, but it then becomes public records. You cannot find anything on who owns Live Leak. And there's only one way that could happen. And that's if the government own it. What the fuck was that going across the bottom of the West Cam then? Did you see that? That was 23:52:30. Right, I'm going to do a playback. Hang on. Playback. We'll just get camera 4. $23.52. 30. Right, look in the bottom left-hand side. Look, look, look. What's that? Did you see that? Take it back a little bit. Right. Watch. I'm going to zoom in. I can't zoom in time. There, it's just gone again. Oh, fuck's sake. Hang on. It happens about 23:52. Just after 20. Right, let me zoom into the bottom corner and watch this. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you go off the screen while you're trying to do the zoom. See that? Slow moving electric bolt type thing. That's weird. It's not right. God, this is really like something out of that. Is it called Stranger Things on Netflix? The one where it started off with the young kids and then goes through as they get older and older. They have the upside down. Quite enjoy that. Knew we had a big shift. My body changes were pretty hard to ignore. And the cement wall with brick-like surface totally changed. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that, Skooks. Once it's a monopoly, then it has to be made public because everyone is using it. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. No one's flower. Still striking in the same place. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's that's not how a storm works, is it? A storm moves along. Check out. Oh, hello, UK Gadget Mum. Check out Hyper Normalization is the most recent one, I think. Everything being fake and fucked is this topic. Very subversive. Fucked me up for a while. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Doesn't. Yeah, it can get you down. You have to try not to. It's funny. I enjoy posting videos demonetized more that I used to get a few quid. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You feel more free. You don't worry so much because when you're trying to keep it monetized, you censor yourself. And it's a very clever trick they've done there by giving us monetization. You self-censor. There's a dot moving along there. Well, it might be an aeroplane. This here. What's this? Very slow moving if it is an aeroplane, but the way it's flashing suggests an aeroplane. And as you can hear, we've got the mics on. You can't fucking hear it. Let me put the outside microphone back on. We'll get both mics going at the same time. It'll cut in and out, that one, but it don't matter. Oh, but it might cut off this one. Will it? Can you still hear me? Yeah. Everybody but MA answer that. China own half the nuclear plant in Britain. Yeah, and in France as well, I think. France owns nuclear reactors in our country as well. wonder why I'm still shouting. The microphone's right in front of me now. Oh, hear the police out. Somebody must have had 2 bubbles instead of 1. Hey, what is all that bollocks about, eh? Social bubbles. Couldn't fuck it. You couldn't have wrote all the shit that's happened, could you? You really couldn't. Yeah, it's in 2 places, Elliot, it is. It's in 3, actually. There's bits in the middle as well. There's a tree, so I'm just right off centre. There's stuff just flickering above that as well every now and again. Do you reckon that was a ship, Bluebeard? It's what it looked like, innit? Where's your wrench gone, Bluebeard? Are you on a different account? Move a wrench on mine. What's going on there? That's twice I've had to put you in at that. Are you getting distortion? Let me turn the outside mic off. It was just so that you could tell whether oh, look at that, whether it's thundering or not. That's the camera from outside. That the microphone's outside with the cameras. I'm not going to say aliens, but aliens. You're the alien, Skook. Me and you, we're aliens. Fuck me. Live leak uploads limited. Company status active. Correspondent address. Oh, fuck off. Do you know what, right? I checked that a week ago. I was on the phone to her, mate, talking about it. And there was no address and no names listed for it. And I was like, what the fuck? That is weird. Nationality, British country of residence, England, occupation, student. Oh, they never make any money, by the way, neither. No orbs. Nope. Skookum, I've got rid of the orbs by getting rid of the infrared light. There's no infrared light beaming out of the cameras now. Hello, Stokes or Squatch. Can you hear? Can you hear me? No, Skookum, I disagree. Skookum says this timeline promises to be just as effed up as the previous one. Oh, no. You're wrong. It's going to be even more effed up. Fuck me. Look at it, here. Every time we fucking move, Jesus, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Look at the situation we're in now. America's on the brink of a civil war. The UK's on the brink of a civil war over America. I mean, it's fucking crazy. That timeline does not exist. Get busy living, I'm sorry. One of my affected friends was hoping we can make each timeline better. So far, not sure. No, you can't. You cannot. Hello, 44. We're on the bruise, mate. We're on the bruise. We're on Tetley tea tonight. We're having to budget. We're on Tetley. We're not on the Yorkshire. They just get in the way, those orbs, Skooks. You can't see anything of the bloody sky with them. No, exactly. Still at the chimney. And this is the thing that It's staying in the same place. Oh, do you see? I'll just get dark then. That's weird. Oh, it could be somebody's garden like that. Actually, to be fair. Oh, PlayStation! I didn't see you come in. Hello. Did you guys get a big buzz in your right ear about a day ago? I don't tend to get that anymore. Bluebeard, I believe you, mate. Perhaps we see it all in stages so that we can be prepared. But Jesus, how do you prepare? I mean, I'm growing food. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I can, but plenty of toilet rolling. Human resonance was off the scale a few days ago. Now, I think PlayStation, I think that ties into the human consciousness, the human resonance. That's what I think that, and why it does spike and that. Wasn't it that there was measuring a while ago to show that when the 9/11 attacks happened, there was world spikes everywhere? I'm sure it was, and they called it like the consciousness grid. At 44, there is a Lancashire tea, but it's fucking disgusting. You'd think being a Lancashire lad, I'd like it, but nope. But there is Lancashire tea, and it is vile. Don't ever get it. I'll tell you what, I'd rather have Co-op tea than Lancashire tea. Oh, shit, it's awful. Not Civil War. The Americans need to realise that Antifa is funded by the Communist Party. It's CIA, isn't it, Bluebeard? You know, it's government. It's CIA. Maybe they turned on 5G. Do you know what, PlayStation? They turned on 5G about a fucking year ago. Right? I was trying to keep up with this, and I've been watching out for it. I'm fucking bathing in it here. We've got 5G. It's been here for a long time. I find the show Drunk History is the best source of this timeline history. That's a joke. Or is it really something called Drunk History? Uh, Stoke, I've got onions and potatoes. That's all I've got on at the moment. Oh, and tomatoes. We've got a couple of small tomato plants, but they're not doing very well. The tomato plants. Let me. I have the pictures. Nikon P900 folder. This is from a couple of weeks ago. Well, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. 3 lots of potato plants, onion is at the back right, and 2 tomato plants at the front. And This is them now. No, it's not. That's the cat licking his balls. There you go. There's the cat licking his balls. He loves it. Can't get enough of it. I hope these pictures are showing up. Are these pictures showing up on your end? Yeah, they are. There's Alfie just popped up now on mine. And this is today's picture of them. Where's my bloody zoomed out pic? Well, that side one will do, I suppose. That's them today. Tomato plants have gone a bit skinny. I've put them in a bucket of water with the hot weather. But the 3 buckets of potatoes are growing nicely. The onions are growing nicely. That in the background is a strawberry plant, but it's about 5 years old now. It doesn't fruit anymore. And there's Alfie sticking his tongue out. That's my new profile picture on my other channel, that. Might put it on this one as well. Yeah, it's still going off over there, isn't it? Very straight. I didn't think it'd last this long. The roses will be round. Those plants are not social distancing. No, they like to be close together. I've had to move them apart, actually, as they got so bloody big. It's all right, because the police don't social distance. I'll tell you what's gone out the window, hasn't it, with all these bloody protests? Jesus. You know what I mean? You're queuing up at Sainsbury's, and the police come along, and they'll arrest you for not being socially distant. But you can go out in a crowd of 1,000 and fucking throw shit at the police and stuff, and that's fine. You don't need a social distance then. Oh, look at that. Stoke Sasquatch got the potatoes, carrots, strawberries, raspberries, radishes, parsnips, spring onions, beetroot, runner beans, and peas. I tell you what, mate. We're all coming round yours when the shit goes down. I'll bring the toilet roll and a couple of onions. We grew radishes once, but we ended up with loads of them. I don't have much of an appetite for radishes. I like a little slice on a salad sandwich, but I'll tell you what I've not grown is things like lettuces. Got a fella at the back. Well, we had a fella at the back. He's died, unfortunately, but John at the back, and he used to grow lettuces, cabbages, and that. And he used to always chuck us one over. I miss him. Nice guy. Get busy living. Right. I'm clueless at planting, unfortunately. It's it's the easiest thing in the world. You put it in the fucking ground, it's done. Yeah, honest to God, that is all you have to do. You just plant it and it is done. You get a potato, right? Any potato, get it from the supermarket, put it in a cool, shaded place until the roots start to grow out of it. And you'll just get these little roots growing out. As soon as they start growing out of it, put it in the ground. You'd have to put it a certain way. There's nothing special about it. You put it down. It doesn't even matter how deep you put it. You don't want to go too deep, to be honest. You've got potatoes growing, and you'll grow a bloody lot of potatoes off that. They'll come up as the green flowers, as you saw on mine then, and you'll get these little purple flowers on them. They're beautiful little flowers. And pick them end of summer. Or when you need them. You can pick them before then, they're just smaller. Sooner you pick them, the smaller they are. That's where you get these little baby new potatoes. They're just potatoes that have been picked early, that's all. Blue's growing on his garden walls. You can do strawberries successfully with that, can't you? It's winter for you now, isn't it, Blue? Yeah, we're going to do a lot more. My spuds died. The last few times I tried growing them, they all died. Um, but they were getting eaten by snails. The bloody leaves were getting eaten and bloody green fly and all sorts. I've got them away from the rest of the plants. That's why they're on the patio in those big white buckets. And so far, they've not been attacked. So I'm expecting a successful crop this year. Been raining for amongst our wet season. Well, yeah, it's winter, isn't it, down there? Uh, Seeds for what, Stoke? Are you growing oat cakes? Oat cakes? You can't grow the cakes. Bloody hell. Every woman would be planting if you could grow cakes. Seeds are quite hard to come by. You used to be able to get things like strawberry seeds, strawberry plant seeds, and all sorts in B&Q, and it's very limited now. You can buy the strawberry plants sometimes, but I've not even seen them around at the moment. But Wilco's, get in Wilkinson's, you can find them there. They're selling seeds. If not, get online. There'll be people selling them on eBay. People will sell seeds on eBay. And it's a bloody good thing to do because you can make your own seeds. Still going between those two chimneys. Oh, they are. There's a big one. You can produce your own seeds very easy as well once you've started growing. Yeah, Alex, it's all bloody kicked up again, hasn't it? Oh, right. See you later, Go Kart Bob. Nice to see you, bud. People are less nuts here. Bloody hell, Skookum. Turn CNN on. People are not less nuts here. Jesus, I disagree with that. Radishes taste like shit. A very small, thin slice of it on my sandwich is all right. I don't mind it, Blue. Not hearing much about the second wave of COVID oaks on the way. No, you won't yet. Give it 2 or 3 weeks, and they'll blame it all on the protesters, and they'll in particular blame it on the far right protesters. I've ordered seeds for lettuce, parsnips, cabbage. Garden's full. Has got trampolines and slides for kids in there too. Get rid of the kids. Just get rid of them. You'll need less food and you'll have more room to plant. I wait till the roots are a foot long. Yeah, I like to get a bit of length on them as well, but you don't need to. It really doesn't make a difference, Blue. I've planted them with and without roots. I've even done it without any roots, and they've grown. So once they're underground, they're already in that dark, damp place, aren't they? You know what I mean? They'll grow. They just fucking grow. It's nature. Yeah, you can't beat the taste of homegrown potatoes. Oh God, strawberries. Grow your own strawberries, right? And you'll just go out in the garden and you'll pick them off and you'll eat them. You won't put sugar on them. They've not got any of that bitterness. They're just beautiful, fresh grown strawberries. You can't go wrong. I'm lobbying our government so I can grow an even better. Yeah, I know you want to grow, Blue. I'd love to grow that as well, mate. Oh, right. Eden, buy tiger slugs. They'll eat the other slugs, but not your plants. I like the sound of that. What the hell, Skooks? Put beer in a shallow pan. Snails love it. And drown. At least they die pissed and happy. Oh, they go, hey! Blub, blub, blub. It's blah blue. We had strawberry seeds, and I can't find them. God, we had seeds for everything, and we had to go out and buy fresh bloody bulbs. We've got some red cabbage bulbs, some white cabbage bulbs. No, we couldn't get the red ones. Cabbage, fuck me. What am I talking about? Onions, red onions, and white onions. We couldn't get the red onions though. I love a red onion. Red onion, I can eat it raw. That beautiful. I never used to like it. Love it now. Yeah, this is still going with this lightning. No thunder whatsoever. Pick the seeds out the strawberries before you eat them. Saves you getting them stuck in your teeth as well, that. Double whammy. We had the cherry blossoms and the white blossoms. 44. They did not come up like they usually do. They weren't. They were up for a very short time, and they didn't bloom anywhere near as much as they usually do. They were barely even noticeable. Yeah, good idea. That Scoots. Cut the potatoes up. You can do that. Yeah. What video is that? Let me have a look. Melbourne protesters test positive for COVID-19. There you go. I tell you what, I've been watching a lot of Australian news, Blue. They seem to report not total truth, but more truth about our countries, UK and America, than our networks do. Did you see that Sky? I think it was Sky Australia, and the reporter got grabbed in the street by a man with a knife, and he was like threatened to kill her or something. That was pretty bad. Well, that doesn't surprise me, because if what they say about it is real, then that is exactly it would definitely spread there. I don't believe it is. We differ on that. But if it is, then they should be stopping all these protests simply because of that. And wouldn't we have another huge pandemic by now? This has been going on for weeks. Ladybugs kill aphids. I've not seen any bugs this year, or ladybirds as we call them. But use copper tape around your pots. Yeah, copper kills off slugs, doesn't it? For some strange reason. It's because they can be used as an electrolyte, and when it mixes with the copper, they basically get electrocuted to death. Still in the same place. How long has this been going on, Scott? It was going on for a good hour before I started streaming. And I thought, this is just going on. And then I had to set the camera up. So it was actually probably about an hour and a quarter before I even started streaming that it was going on. And then I had to move the camera. I had to point it down more because it was pointing high up in the sky. I couldn't understand why it wasn't showing on the camera. I've got moths showing near the camera, so let me just go and shut my window because that camera's right next to my window. I don't want moths in here. Shut the blinds so that the moths don't get lit up as they come by as well, and less of them will come in front of the lens. Yeah, it's not moving. The storm is staying in the exact same place. Just filmed a bit of lightning from at 500 miles per hour live. Right, let's have a quick look at MA's footage. Wrong screen. Oh, for fuck's sakes, all my things have changed. Whoops. That's fucked it. Where's my Chrome gone there? Chrome. Right, let's have a little look here. This is MA's drone footage. Did you crash it, or did it survive? Let's thumb him down. I'll thumb you up. Well, it doesn't matter, you're unlisted anyway. It doesn't matter anyway, does it? Right, we're on tripod mode. Is that the lightning over there, or is that just picking up? I need to roll a cig. I've not had a fucking cig for an hour. Having withdrawals. It'll see another day. I do genuinely feel bad for him for the two drones he's lost. Two. You are an idiot. It's not the best footage, you know. Sounds like one of Simon's live streams now. Sorry, it's not very good. Sorry, it wasn't a very good race. It was a bloody timestamp. When does it happen? Right, 499 metres high now. Whoa, they are. So it's like sheet lightning, as we used to call it. There you are. You seeing it the same as it's showing up on this one here. It's just little bits off in the distance. Now I am getting the lightning higher up in the sky as well, but the cameras are just positioned wrong to pick it up. There you go. I've got +9 notifications. What's going on? Yeah, look, there's Bluebeard. Observation deck. He's interesting. Ooh, new subscribers. Bloody hell, there's an old face. Zephyr 201. If it's the same person, Zephyr might be something. I didn't see that. Come on, oh, a week ago. Yes, I did. Yeah, the stores are empty. Oh, well. I heard from Jason for a bit. Mind you, I've not been on myself for a bit, have I? So I can't say now. Look at that cloud that's appeared up there now. Is that a cloud or a mothership, guys? What are we saying? Stoke Sasquatch. That's good and bad advice, quite honestly. If you leave a strawberry until it's past its best, the seeds swell and are easier to pick out, plus better for planting, as they have more goodness from the berry in them, right? Absolutely 100% right. The only problem is, with my mother, if I try and leave it that long, I'll walk out in the garden and go, "Where's that swelling strawberry?" And she'll go, "What?" Don't leave it on the plant that long. She'll bloody have the lot. Do you eat them while they're white, Blue? Jesus. Right, yeah, Sky Aussie is refreshing as it doesn't go along with the narrative. Exactly. You see, Sky seems to go with whatever country it's in's sort of government stance, which just shows you how controlled the media is. I mean, Sky here, which is owned now by Fox, it reports the opposite to what Fox report. It reports more in line with CNN. And you'd think being owned by Fox, it just shows you they're all in it. I mean, Fox News, people think, oh, yeah, Fox News, you know, if you're a Democrat or whatever, you know, not communist, Republican, same difference. But, you know, then you watch this channel and, you know, if you're Democrat, you watch CNN and all this, like the Clinton News Network. It's basically because they put us all into categories and we fall into it. You know what I mean? We don't, obviously. But the majority of people fall into it. So it doesn't matter who owns it. I mean, you can say, you know, oh, Rupert Murdoch, you know, you can't trust him. You can't trust any of them. You can't trust a single one of them. The BBC photoshopped weapons out of the BLM protesters, I'm using air quotes, hands, and said, oh, peaceful protesters, and just cropped out all the weapons that were being flung at the police. It's like they'll report BLM protesters clash with police. Today they've been reporting the far right attack the police. It's like, fucking hell, you're so predictable. So fucking predictable. It's laughable. But the normies don't get it. The normies are too fucking stupid to get it. Now, I did that, Skooks, where I let the runners grow, and they grew into a different pot as well. It was quite good the way it happened. Was it even planned? They just sort of grew over, reached out, and went into the next pot along, which was empty, and started growing, but they didn't flower. They kind of do flower, but they don't turn into strawberries. The flowers are different, and it seems that just after 3 or 4, 5 years, whoa, big one there, you just don't get the strawberries off them anymore. Barrow is meant to be the hot spot of the UK. Exactly. Well, it's because MA's been out in his fucking car streaming every night, isn't it? He's spread it all around. Totally his fault. I think it records the phone, the sound on your phone, doesn't it, MA? Yeah, that cannabis protester channel, that's Bluebeard. Sub to that one as well, guys. Why isn't Stoke got a spot? All these people had wrenches, I'm telling you. And all of a sudden, nobody's got fucking wrenches anymore. No one's flower had a wrench as well, I'm sure. That might have been the other channel. Might have been the Bald Gamer channel, that. Which nobody's got wrenches anymore because I don't use it for this sort of stuff. But there you go. Well, 44, we'll give you a bloody wrench as well. Because your comment just got bloody held for review then and had to be let go. Oh, police are out again. Mirroring sirens a lot tonight. With the police helicopter over all day the other day. God, there's some bloody bright flashes. That was a big one. Oh, you get a breed of strawberries that are white. I've seen several colours of strawberries lately, actually. Don't know if that's a new thing or what. Oh, get busy living. Do you know what? You can't anymore. Russian news, I'd trust over the rest, but you can't trust any of them. Have you seen RT lately? It might as well be it might as well be the BBC. Honest to God, you used to be able to watch RT to get the opposing side to the normal, the majority mainstream. Oh, it's gone really bad that now. I think the BBC must have bought them out. It's the commies. The normies aren't even as clever as sheep. This whole BLM bullshit, just the latest psyop. It is. It's totally a psyop. Black bloke, white cop. Yep, the old story. Brick wall of Pink Floyd. Yeah. George Lloyd. Mason event, if ever there was. The big one there. You see, it's like we talk about the Illuminati and stuff like that. Any names that you know are just the puppets. We will never know the real people behind it all. They're behind the curtain. Any front facing, any organisation you know about, you know the name of, is never the top of the branch. It really isn't. We will never, ever, ever hear the real people behind it. Because there's only a few of them and they'd be fucking lynched. Yeah, I don't game much anymore. If I do, I go on Banished, where I grow all sorts of crops on there. I have to let everybody die though after a bit. Just keep the population down. It's terrible. I am the Illuminati in that game. I starve them just to keep the population down. Scott, do you watch the Hodge twins on Facebook? I don't watch anything on Facebook, mate. I hate Facebook. I really do. I can't do it anymore. I really can't. BBC British Brainwashing Corporation. Used to be called the British Bullshitting Company, didn't it? That cloud keeps appearing in the same place. Exactly. Those clouds haven't moved, and the lightning isn't moving, and it's going up again there. It's just, it's not fucking normal. It really is like something out of Stranger Things. I'm going to step outside the door in a bit, and we are going to be in the upside down. A lot of people are calling him that in the chats, aren't they? No one's flower. God, Jesus! If you go in the live streams that people do, fucking brutal. It's all brainwashing anyhow. Just listening for a while. It is brainwashing, mate. Enjoy your shower. And it's all about creating sides because they need to divide us. The whole agenda is to divide us as people. It really is. And the sooner people, I mean, there's only one fucking race on this planet. I don't know what race everybody else considers themselves to be, but I'm a member of the human race. It's one fucking race. We come in all sorts of colours, all sorts of sizes. I mean, you've got the really short people like MA. You've got normal sized people. But it's all the same race. We're the human race. But they need to divide us. And people fall for it so fucking fast. No, clouds don't do that, do they, Farford? They don't stay in the same place. It's impossible. They might go really, really slowly, but there's always turbulence. Fuck me, look at that one. Jesus. There's always turbulence. Do you know what? They've started moving now, you've said it. My phone's ahead of my computer normally, Blue. It's weird, isn't it? You'd expect it to be the other way around. You'd expect the computer to be faster at decoding it all and all this lot. Do you know what, right? I've got a really powerful computer, and if I edit a video up and then compile it, it takes longer on my computer to do it than it does on my poxy little Android phone. I can do it. I can edit a video quicker on my phone than I can on my computer. It's really weird. Yeah, Facebook is attention seekers. It's drama. Drama! Fucking people love drama here. And lies. Everybody lies on there. They're all like fucking, oh yeah, oh, just fucking done this, just done that. They're just full of shit. Everybody's full of shit on Facebook. I can't stand it. Boy buggering club. Apparently, a lot of famous names have been released that have been executed or on house arrest or held in prison. I heard today, but I don't know if it's true. They were talking about this a while back, weren't they? That Trump was going to do all this. I don't think it's true, Ellie. I don't know, but I don't think it's true. I really don't. Sky Matrix is breaking down. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos the other day on the other channel. It was that cloud video, and They put it's okay. The developers are going to put a fix in soon and fix the glitch. We all bleed red, exactly. Although we don't, we bleed blue and then it turns red as it oxidizes. But yeah, technically you're right. Some of the happiest people I've met have been homeless people. Get busy living, yeah, fucking 100% agree. I actually, I was doing some filming a while back around Manchester, and I was filming all the old Tartarian buildings. We'd all just found out about Tartaria, this huge, massive empire, the biggest empire there's ever been. They used to build all these giant buildings, and then there was a mud flood and all this lot. It was absolutely fascinating. And I just learnt about it all. So I was going around taking pictures in Manchester, and I kept bumping into homeless people, and I can't help it. I have to stop and chat. You know what I mean? And there's one guy, Sean or Shane, I can't remember his name now. It's Sean or Shane, and he'd been homeless for a couple of years. And we've stood there saying how people are zombies, and he says, I love it. He says, I just get to people watch all day. He said, I sit here. He was sat at St Anne's Church, St Anne's Square in Manchester, and he was under the shelter bit. And I went and sat next to him and just started chatting, like rolled him up a cig and that. And I says, are you bothered about being homeless? He says, no. He says, and this was at the time where the government had just stopped all my money. They just said, right, we're not giving you money anymore. You're not fucking mentally ill. Just even though your doctor says you are, we're saying you're not. And they cut all my money off. And I thought, oh, fucking hell, it's going to be a disaster. What do we do now? And yeah, it was great because all of a sudden I didn't have to abide by any rules. And that's what all the homeless people say. They say, well, I'm out of the system, I'm out of the matrix. I no longer have to follow any rules. I'm not answerable to anybody. I've got no worries. I've not got rent to pay at the end of the month. I've not got to worry about keeping a roof over my head. Most people's main worries are money worries and keeping your home safe and secure and all this lot. They've got none of that. I'm not saying it's the same for everybody that's homeless. Some people struggle with it and aren't there by choice. They're there because they just can't organise their lives in a way to maintain a house and all that lot. But yeah, absolutely. They're the freest people in the world. I'll have to have a look at it later, Stoke, because if I play other people's videos on my stream, you risk getting a channel strike. The only reason I played M8 is because I know I can. Because if he strikes me, I can strike him straight back. So he won't be fucking playing that game, even though he is a short ass twat. At the double split, it's slit. Double slit experiment observation changes the outcome. I don't believe in that double slit experiment because they say it acts differently when it's observed as to when it's not observed. Well, they'd never fucking know because the only way they can tell what it's doing is by observing it. So I think that's total bollocks, that 144. I really do. You're a bold victim, Scott. I'm starting some type of fundraising shit for you. I'm all right with being bold, mate. You want to start a fundraiser to get yourself some bloody high heels so that you can be a normal height like the rest of us. A lot of creatures bleed blue blood now. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Bald lives matter. I'm thinking of running up for the cash. Yeah, well, don't give to any fund he starts up. I'll start my own, don't worry. The Wig Fund. Yeah, strike me, mate. Strike me. You've got 3 of my videos up. I will fucking strike you 3 times and your channel will be gone. Not that it'll make any difference. It's 12:44 a.m., isn't it? But hell, it's an hour and 44 long. I'll have to have a look later. Oh, I've not got that email, Stoke. No, that's off someone else. That one I've just looked at. Oh, you'll have to. It's not come through on my email. Mind you, my email takes a bit of time to update. It's a private email server. Or have you sent it to that other inbox? I'm not seeing it there. I will check it out though, mate. Don't worry. 3 shots of light. I fucking missed it. I'm looking down at my bloody phone. Look at that cloud in the middle. Now that's a fucking mothership if ever I've seen that. Hello, Mab. Yeah, I tell you what, you're absolutely right there. Get busy. The the Baldies have come out of this lockdown really well because all these people with hair look a right bleeding state without being able to get their hair cut, don't they? Simon. Oh, to show. Oh, bloody hell! I've not got that email address anymore, Stoke. Let me put my current one in, mate. I forgot the password for that one. I only set it up temporarily as well. Send it to that one, mate. That I've just put in the chat. No, Skookum, your hair's not past your waist. It's just your arse is growing hair now. I need to go loo, guys. I'm just nipping for a wee. Let me know if I miss out. Oh my god. Right, that's the new name of the channel. OMGAs. Oh my god, hair. Let me have a look at this video. Bloody hell, it would be on bloody Facebook, wouldn't it? I'll have to do it on my computer. I'll have to mute, guys, in case the audio. When if it's on Facebook, I can't get copyright struck, can I? I don't know if you can now. I'll just mute a sec, guys. You might actually still be able to hear me. But I've muted the system sounds just so it doesn't come over there. I'm on the evil Facebook, which keeps getting hacked.
Please donate to Black Lives Matter. I'm tired of this damn lie, so I'm gonna expose it.
That's pretty funny, that. Well, it is in some ways. In other ways, it's not. It's, you know what I mean? It shows the real fucking problem there, doesn't it? I'll watch the full thing in a bit, though. It's good, that, mate. Thanks for sending it. Cloud's fucking gone now. You can see the stars. I'm sure what that is at the top left-hand side of the screen, though. Really bright dot. Hang on. You're not seeing the same thing I am here. The cloud's still showing on there. On the live stream. Am I behind on the live stream? I think I am. Yes, I am. Fucking cloud was still showing on mine. God no, Blue. I'll be in bloody bed then, mate. I will catch it though. Hey up, you alright, system failure? The system's failing here tonight, I'm telling you. The sky's broke. Let me get my sky map up and see if it tells me what that star is in the east. I mean, it's not Venus because Venus has already fallen below the horizon fucking hours back. Get my sky map up here. Right, west. Is it Spicer? I've never heard of it. Spica Spicer. Serpent's Kaput. Never fucking heard of that neither. I can't see what that is. It's just slightly south of west. No. It's either Spica, S-P-I-C-A, or Arcturus, A-R-C-T-U-R-U-S. But that is a fucking bright star. I would have thought that was one of the planets. Oh, data's in. Hello, data. I've missed some of the conversation there, but Bluebeard saying perfect scapegoats, we would be, wouldn't we? If you're talking about what I think. All right, I'll check them out, sister. I've not been on Facebook for fucking ages. Well, apart from just now, I had to go on it. But not the moon. I did see something about that somewhere actually. But yeah, fuck it. I don't. My Facebook got hacked, mate. So I'm still waiting for them to sort the shit out on it. Oh, the data, the fucking moon's in the total wrong place. And it's travelling so low in the sky, the moon, at the moment. The last full moon, it did actually get up quite high in the sky, but for the rest of the month, it's travelling along the bottom of the sky. It's like where this fucking lightning is now. it just travels really low in the sky. Arcturus is where the Pleiadians come from. It's played. You see it when you see the moon. Sometimes it should be little blue dot. Yeah, here we are. We are far too close to it. I thought they were off to the east. I'm sure for me they're off to the east, mate. It all moves round, doesn't it? So yeah. It didn't show them though. It does show them on that sky map, and it didn't show them in that area just then. I wonder. Put them in there, mate, and I'll find them for definite. Then, nice one. The fuck's that noise? Yeah, that fucking eclipse data. I didn't get to see it. It was too bloody cloudy here. I had my bloody P900 set up for it as well. It's meant to be a ring eclipse, meaning moon is far away. So which is it? Eclipses don't make sense at all, do they? If you read Teed's cellular cosmology, the moon is a reflection from Earth's inner rings. Rines? The rings shift, hence the moon's size position changing. Just a theory, mind. It's a fucking interesting one. During the last full moon, it was so bright through my bedroom window it woke me up. Yeah, it was a bloody bright one. But it was coming up here at like... Well, it's coming up about 2 o'clock in the morning. Which is strange that it's now coming up at about the same time, a week later. But this is what happens with the moon. It goes forward like half an hour sometimes each day. Sometimes it's an hour. And then other times it just jumps back 2 hours. The timing of the moon, if you keep your eye on the timing of the moon, which I know a lot of us here do, it really is fucking weird. It's I know, mate. I have no idea. No fucking idea. I just got booted and unsubbed from you while I was booted. That happened to me. Bluebeard on another channel. Can't think which one it was now, but I find myself getting unsubbed a lot. And also, I find that I'll get a notification for a video and all of a sudden, like I'll go into my feed to watch it in my subscriptions feed, and it won't show in my feed. I'll still have the notification, but not in the feed. YouTube are really fucking about at the moment. That's why I hate them. Hello, Braden's Rants and More. Hey guys, did you know there is a new Mandela Effect on Mandela Effect subreddit? Someone posted that in early 1900s there is now electric scooters. Yeah, they had electric bikes in 18. I think it's 1886. The first electric bicycle was invented. Now, it's not a new one, that mate. It's been God. I reported that. Oh, fucking hell! 3 years ago. Um, we had electric cars, electric bikes, electric trams. Go back to about 18 fucking 60 now. And if you look at the Tartarian stuff, you can go back to the late 1700s and find electric trams there as well. These photographs, I mean, fucking photographs go back so far now, back to about the fucking 1600s. And yeah, it's crazy. Oh, where's my stream just gone? I've just been disconnected from the chat. Look at that. Get Chrome up. I don't know. Look, I've been disconnected from my own stream. They are Blue. It's fucking. It's not just you, mate. It's done it to me as well. Are we still live here? I've no idea. I'm disconnected from my own fucking chat. Brilliant. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, cunts. Someone's just said, "Night, get busy." Right, Night, get busy if you got to go. Thanks for coming in now. Go back to the. I've not seen any lightning for a bit, but then I've got to be honest, I've not been looking. I've been looking at the chat. Out your window and off your head, system failure. Thanks for coming in, mate. See you soon. Hello, Ania. Yeah, I don't do the ME stuff at the moment, system, but probably will in the future, but a bit dodgy at the moment. That's why I'm not really doing it. Photos are HD and 2D now. Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable when you look back. There's photographs of kings and queens that never existed. I don't mean the kings and queens didn't exist. It really is unbelievable. Yeah, I'll tell you something else, Brandon, about the electric cars from back then. They had more mileage than the ones we've got today. I mean, granted, they took longer to charge up, but fucking hell. We should have hoverboards by now, shouldn't we? Let's be honest. I mean, dead indeed. Best way to be, mate. Best way to be. Don't fucking change. Just gone from the ME stuff, Ellie. I've just. It's something I would advise certainly everybody in the UK at the moment to do is not put anything out there where they can call you crazy, because at the moment, under this legislation they've passed with the coronavirus, which is no longer called the coronavirus, it's called the COVID-19. But anyway, regardless of the name change, it takes one doctor. In fact, it doesn't even have to be a doctor. One person can certify you mental. And once they get you in an institution, they can inject you with whatever the fuck they want. And that's how they're going to get the fucking vaccine into people like us. Because none of us would take that fucking vaccine, would we? None of us are stupid enough to take the vaccine that Bill Gates is putting forward. Not a fucking chance. ID 2020. No, thank you. So, just not giving them any excuses. Oh, MA's got to go to bed. Short people need to go to bed at 1. Oh, yeah, it's 1 o'clock. There you go. Yep, night, MA. Yeah, there's still audio. Ellie can't hear me, I think. Who's saying they can't hear me? Should be audio. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. If we had cars back then, someone on Reddit told me that they have gas cars back then. They absolutely did, which again, as you'll know, is a lot earlier than in ours. I remember cars being invented in 1916 by Henry T. Ford. And he had a different fucking logo as well, didn't he? Now they had cars back then, gas as you guys call it. We call it petrol. We save the name gas for the gaseous substance. But yeah, now they have them right back then. But they had electric cars before petroleum cars. How does that make any fucking sense? No, 44, that's where they're going to shove the needle. We don't want them shoving it there. That's how I had my tetanus. Colorado just passed an order for re-education for parents whose children's vax record is off schedule. Wow. They're still talking here in the UK about it being a choice. The MPs in Parliament are talking about it still being a choice whether you get it or not. How long that'll last, though, I don't know. Go get a checkup, Sky, with a cough, please come. That's a smoker's cough, thank you very much. And nicotine kills the virus, so I'm fucking fine, me. Have you got sound now, Ellie? You can only answer me if you can hear it. Right, guys, I've not even been paying attention to the skies. There's something flashing in the middle there. What is that flashing in the middle of the sky? It's not an aeroplane. Seems to have gone now. It flashed a couple of times there. I just noticed it, but now it seems to have gone. Quite a bright flash. Anyway, I'm going to get off because it is 1:15 in the morning. Is that a comet up on the top left? It looks like it's got a tail on it. Just have a quick zoom in on it. Now that is weird. Doesn't show up on the star chart. I don't know if that's a comet or what. Look at it, it's flickering on and off. The matrix has broken, everybody. You know, you think, oh, well, that's just how stars look when you zoom in on them. Well, let's zoom in on... Well, look, this one flashing away. Barely see that one. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's not normal. That is not normal. That's your cursor. Right, no, look, I'll move the cursor out the way. You'll be shunned from society if you've not got Billy Bob Gates' magical prick. Do you know how Bill Gates made his money? He stole the MS-DOS operating system from someone. Then he made it into Windows. Then he invented computer viruses. Bill Gates was the first person to write a computer virus. And he did that because then he knew he could keep updating Windows if viruses existed. He then stepped down from Microsoft. That's fucking sold. He's still making a fortune from it, the bastard. But he then stepped down from Microsoft just as he brought in this pandemic to sell something that sells viruses, to sell vaccines. He went from a computer virus empire to a medical virus empire. And he's going to introduce more and more viruses, whether they're real or not, it doesn't matter. If everybody fucking believes they are, then it might as well be real. And that is how he's going to make his fucking money, by selling us all solutions for viruses. They were called Windows updates, but once you get ID 2020 in you, they'll be called DNA updates. Same trick, different hat. It's a bit comedy, isn't it, Simon? Bloody gold one. Shame you couldn't catch it, Dave. It'd be worth a bit, that. No, it's only 10 a.m, Scott. Blue. Is that what time it is over there? Jesus. Oh, it's talk, Scott. You'll be labelled a conspiracist. I will. Yeah, well, China is, I mean, fucking hell, who's profited most from Bill Gates' technology? You know, his Windows system. Fucking China. They make all the hardware for it. Of course China are in it with him. Fucking absolutely. Nailed it on the head there, Tony. Right, guys. I'm going to get off. Since this strange lightning seems to have stopped now. But thanks for coming in, everyone. The moon looks like it's in water, Ellie. I showed that a while back in a video, actually. I'll if I've made that video private, because I've made a lot of videos private, I'll make it public and I'll send you the link to it, because whoa, what's that up in the other corner? Look at that. You know, some weird stuff in the sky tonight, guys. I shall. I'll keep recording the skies, but I'm going to end the live stream now because I need to go to bed. Thanks for coming in, though, everybody, and it's been nice speaking to you all again. And I'm sure we'll speak again very, very soon. Night, all. Oh, but I'll leave you with, where is it? I don't think I have it anymore. No, that's the wrong one. For fuck's sake, I'm doing it all wrong. It's my old end screen. Oh, there. Not it.
Atoms fall apart. Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. The heat is scorching. Forests burned up. The sky colors red. Volcanoes erupt. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.